There's a new life simulation game in the works right now. It's called Paralives. I've made a couple videos about it in the past, and to be honest, I've been kind of skeptical of this game for a little bit. It looks really cool, but like almost too cool. And so far we've only seen build stuff. Tons of little videos about how the build tools are gonna work, how the graphics are gonna look. There's been no UI and nothing of the actual characters themselves. And while I'm totally down for a build simulator, I was kind of like, oh, let's hold off on this because you know what? We haven't seen the actual para-folk. And if it's supposed to be a life sim, like I need to see the life in it. And they've made some huge promises, like how they're gonna have seasons and pets in the base game. And these are all things that I'm kind of like, whoa, how are you gonna do everything? Like, I don't know. And I've seen a lot of people on the internet that are taking this game and like running with it. They're like, this is gonna be the new Sims. The Sims sucks, the Sims is over. The Sims is over party. Paralives is the new big thing. It's not out yet, won't be out for a while I'm guessing, and to be honest you guys, while I'm excited about this too, I want to like issue a word of warning and remind you guys that like this could be a really great game, but I don't want to let the Sims community take it so far, run with it so far that we're gonna get disappointed and ruin it. Because you've seen it in our own community with our own games. We take these things, we hear about this concept, and then we get our hopes up so high and we like speculate so much, and then when it comes out and it's not what we were expecting exactly, people get upset and then like try and kill it. And I don't want it to happen to Paralives. I don't want it to be this game that has these huge expectations that we set that they didn't meet, and then all of a sudden people hate the game and don't play it anymore. I don't want this game to die. It's really cool. Indie developers, they're using Patreon to support it. I mean, it's really impressive that they're doing this thing. But you gotta keep in mind that The Sims, they've been at the top for a very long time. I mean, they've been around for 20 years. They've got the backing of EA, one of the biggest game companies around. I mean, they have a lot of resources to work on The Sims. Paralives doesn't have that backing of a huge corporation. They're backed by people that want to play it on Patreon. And they have a lot of different freedoms that way. They can kind of do whatever they want, but also they don't have that like fallback of EA, you know? And they don't have the resources that EA has to make this game. So you just gotta keep that in mind, okay? I'm just issuing a word of warning. But while I've been worried about what the actual characters are going to look like, I mean, this whole time I've been like, listen, you guys haven't seen the UI, we haven't seen the characters, I don't know about this yet. Like, we need to calm down. I got an email from Alex, who's creating this game, and he was like, hey Kayla, love your videos. And I was like, hi Alex. And then he sent me some footage of the actual characters, like reveal footage. And so we're gonna watch it right now. I haven't seen this yet. It's not even out yet. He sent me it early. This morning, I got the email in bed and I was like, I have to get up right now. Oh my god. And so I'm doing this right now. Like, I'm ready. I'm excited. He says in the email directly that Paralives will feature some exciting innovations, such as a height slider for your characters, a color wheel, curved walls, split-level houses, furniture resizing, cars, and an open-world small town. We've seen some of these things already, like he's shown off a lot of the build tools and stuff. I'll link my past videos on that stuff down below if you want to see it. I'll also link the Patreon page they're using to fund this game and all of that. I'm gonna read you guys the description that I was sent about Paralives, in case you haven't heard of it before. It's gonna be on PC and Mac, it's gonna be on Steam, self-published, team of 4 people being funded by Patreon. I mean, you guys, this is an indie game at its finest. It says, Paralives is an upcoming dollhouse life simulation indie game for PC and Mac. In Paralives, you are free to build homes, create parafolks, and manage their lives inside their homes and all around an open world town. The game features innovative build tools that are easy to use but powerful for advanced builders. Intriguing. The simulation mode allows players to explore a city full of events, people to meet, and ways to make their characters evolve and live a happy life. Or not, if they choose to. I personally have been waiting for this Paralives character reveal for a very long time. So I'm pretty excited to see it. Let's game, shall we? You can kind of get a look now at the builds and stuff as well as we do this, but I'm gonna press play and we're gonna react. Oh, she's cute! Hi, Maggie! Look at her cat! I've seen this loft. Open paramaker from the dresser, okay. Oh. So can you just do it in any room that you're in? Obviously height slider, couple outfits, okay. I like her hair a lot. I think she's pretty. This is cool. I'm into it. So it looks like you can make new outfits and name them yourself instead of having like predefined outfit categories. Of course, similar sliders to how The Sims works. Okay, I want to see more of the cast stuff. Show me more. Oh, they've got natural and unnatural hair colors. They're nice swatches, they're nice. And there's a detailed mode that you can, of course, use the color wheel, which is sort of similar to past Sims games as well. Base, roots, and tips. It's nice. It's real nice. I wonder how many actual hairstyles they're going to have. I'm impressed. I think she looks good. And this is how I imagined that it would look, which I guess is good that it's, you know, what I was expecting. It's interesting how the cast works. Like, I was kind of expecting it to open up some sort of new loading screen or something and like pop me into like a create a sim mode. I keep saying sim because I'm comparing it to The Sims. I'm sorry, I know it's a different game. I'm just trying to like go off of my own understanding. But I was kind of expecting it to open me into like some character creation mode, and it's cool that it's just sort of like in her room. I'm very curious about the number of options of hairstyles and clothing and stuff, because to me, in my mind, I'm thinking like if we can like adjust and change the color of like every piece of everything, and if the height sliders and stuff work, are we gonna have a more limited number of items? I mean, I'm prepared for that. And honestly, I think to an extent, I'd prefer to have like, you know, a smaller number of dresses, but be able to control every part of the dress myself. Like, if you could give me a few basic dress options and I could change the colors of them how I wanted to, I don't really care. I think it would get old kind of quick if you had to use the same stuff over and over again, but like, we'll get to that when we get to that, you know? I think one of the coolest parts of Paralives so far is the ability to like click and drag and control everything. I mean, even with furniture, you can like make it wider and shorter by dragging with windows and stuff like that. So it makes sense to have height sliders. I'm so glad they have height sliders. That really excites me. This is just like the first initial character reveal, so we're still missing a ton of stuff. I mean, I still want to see how you change her face. I want to see all of your hair color and style options. I want to see your makeup options. I want to see your skin tone options. These are all things that are really important. I want to know how traits and stuff work. Like, how are you going to define their personalities? Of course, we're going to find these things out eventually, but now I'm really intrigued. I mean, this whole time has been just build items we've been looking at. So now that you've shown me this character, I'm like, okay, but what else? What else are you gonna do? I still worry a little bit about them setting a bar really high and making a lot of huge promises, but I do have high hopes. I worry that you're like, here, we're gonna have height sliders, and we're gonna have seasons, and we're gonna have all these crazy cool build items. I just so worry about the promises they're making. I mean, we're gonna have pets, we're gonna have seasons, we're gonna have all these build items and build tools, and does that mean that because you're doing all of this all at once and so fast and promising this huge game, is it all gonna be kind of like lesser? I don't really know what to expect. And I want to maintain my like level of being like, this is cool, but I'm wary about like any game before I know more about it. I will definitely play this game when it comes out. I'm really excited about it. And to be honest, I'm gonna go support it on Patreon. I feel so much better now having seen the actual characters. Like, having missed that like parafolk image from my mind, to me I was like, okay, it's like a build sim, where's the rest of it, you know? I mean, you can tell just from these pictures that this looks really, really cool. I mean, the loft that this Maggie character is living in, the idea of being able to build things like this is so exciting to me, with the split leveling and like the placing of objects on the staircase and how the roof looks. I mean, we don't really have this sort of ability to do this in any of the other building games that I play. Looking back on this also, I like the idea of being able to name my characters' outfits myself. I don't know how many we can have. It looks like maybe 4 or 5. Don't know if that really matters to me that much. I don't know. But I like the concept of being able to name and delete them myself. I think that's kind of fun. I'm just so curious about this. The lighting looks awesome in this loft. This game gives me like, I don't want to say it, but The Walking Dead vibes. If you've played that game, it's a Telltale game. I think the art style kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead. I wonder how it's gonna be controlled. Is it like first person, or are you gonna like, I don't know. I have so many questions. I'm so curious. The height slider too. I think the fact that she's just like in her loft and using a height slider, it makes it feel so weird to me. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna make her smaller now. I'm just gonna shrink my sim in the middle of her bedroom. Not that it matters, it's just kind of funny. I kind of like that she's just in her loft for this. I don't know if that's gonna stay forever, if it'll be like that always, but I kind of like that she just sort of stands in front of her dresser and changes, you know? And of course the hair color intrigues me so much. Like, being able to change all of this custom, incredible, so helpful. And they have really good default swatches too, it looks like a huge variety, and you can save some of them. I mean, it's nice. I like it. They've shown us a bunch of other build footage too. I mean, you can look at these bunk beds. Look at how this works. You see how you can click and drag to expand build items and like make them smaller. You can duplicate them really easily. This is just why it feels so much too good to be true. Like, how is this even possible? The fact that you can just change the size of everything, you can make it into a bunk bed just by dragging it up. I mean, this is why I feel skeptical. It looks too good. This is one of the first videos I ever saw of their like building tools and resizing, how you can just expand it really easily. You can flip the sides it's on. I assume you can use color wheel for anything you want. The way you can just like expand shelving units and like stack them and move things around. It's so intriguing to me how this build system is going to work. I'm so curious about it. And it looks like everything is just so resizable and changeable, and it's too good to be true. I mean, are you looking at this? Are you seeing this? This is why I feel like if they're going to have this much ability to change things however you want, it's gotta be a limited number of items, right? Not that it's always a bad thing. I worry. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really excited about this. I know I keep repeating it, but I am really excited, and moderately skeptical. And the characters look really cool. I mean, the idea of being able to change the hair color that easily and the height sliders, that intrigues me so much, and I can't wait to see more from this game. I'm just trying to keep a level head and be like, this is gonna take a long time for it to come out, you know? And again, it's an indie game, so we gotta manage our expectations. Simmers, I need you to manage your expectations. Very small team working on this. Let's give them the room they need to make it good. I want to thank them also for showing me that video early. I feel really cool. Like, getting that email felt really cool. I don't know why. Like, now I'm like, ooh, I've seen the Parafolk and you guys haven't. Ooh. It's May 14th and I've seen them. It doesn't even matter. Like I said though, I'm gonna link my past videos on Paralives down below. I'll also link their YouTube channel and their Patreon if you want to go support them. Let me know, are you excited about Paralives? What's your favorite thing from this game that you've seen so far? The build tools look so cool. It's like a dream come true. I'm so excited about getting my hands on this game eventually. I mean, can you imagine just being able to customize every aspect of everything ever? Incredible. All right, on that note though, I am going to go. So please make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I'm posting videos every single day. And so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye everybody. It's been cool to see this game kind of develop and change over time as well with the art style and everything also. I'm just excited. I hope you are too.